Whew. Evening, boys. Just change them on the old Weber camera. How are we all doing? Hey, Michael. How you doing, buddy? Finally take part in a stream. I'd love to do a Friday night stream because I think it's a nice way to start the weekend. But when I get back to work, well, I suppose I could. When I go back to work, have I put my sound on? Yeah, I'm not talking to myself. When I go back to work, I work every other Friday night. Now I finish and I could get home to stream at 10, but I then have to be at work at 8, and yeah. But ideally, a Friday night stream would be pretty cool. I'm hoping the missus doesn't have to work Sundays, to be fair. But I hope we're all well. Erden's in. Paul's in, but I know Eddie's been in since about 3 o'clock this afternoon. Right. Jace is in. I know, mate. I know. It's just it's nice to you've been watching the channel for a long time, so it'd have been good to. Nothing's ever ideal, though, is it? Nothing's ever ideal. I've just been playing the Arsenal save for about 2 hours, and I'm probably going to get sacked. I probably am going to get sacked. I'll make it. I said I'd play it. I was aiming at playing 10 games. We'll get the 10 games in, but I don't think I'll get to 20. Horrendous. I've been beaten by Chelsea 5-0. If I do get sacked, I'm going to literally leave it up to you guys to decide where the new series goes. Rise got into the York City. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you got committed to it. I'm a bit annoyed with the capacity thing. So, if you're not aware, right, York City moved into a new stadium after the first season, which is mint. And then for the next 3 years, we got like an extra 2,000, extra 2,000, extra 2,000. It went up to like it's gone up to 12,000, and it's not moved since. And now we're on the verge. Not Saturday's episode. Saturday's episode I've recorded. Tuesday's episode will be a winner takes all kind of thing for the Premier League, and we're potentially going to the Premier League with 12,000 capacity, which is a bit of a Bournemouth, that, isn't it? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. A couple of games we played all right in. And got beat, and I've just got beat to Crystal Palace on penalties after being 2-0 up. It's just not gone well. You know when you get that feeling that... Yeah, right, exactly. When the wheels are off, and there's like no stopping it. And I didn't really want to... I didn't really want to get involved in the old... like tactics and having to change stuff, and I just wanted a bit of not a plug in and play, but it was supposed to be about the players that I had in the squad and transfers and stuff, and ugh. Yeah, so Monday's episode will happen, and I bet the Monday after I'll probably get sacked. Anyway, evening Matty, Viper, how are you doing, buddy? Everton smashed me 4-0. Oh dear. I beat Everton, but then I've been beaten to Aston Villa. Spurs beat me 1-0, 92nd minute Sissoko header. After we played well against them, Aston Villa picked us off 3-0. We beat Saint Etienne in the Cup, in the Europa, and then we got smashed by Chelsea. But hope well. Right, let's get into a bit of FM. Erdem, as you can see, I bought a mannequin off Amazon for 17 quid, a new way of displaying the shirt. So instead of having pinned on the wall, I thought it was a nice, cool way of... I'm going to get something else for the background, pictures and something else to go next to it. But I just thought for now, I thought it was if I move over a little bit more, get my positionings right, I thought it was a cool way of displaying kits, to be honest. I got it from Spencer FC. He does it with his hashtags. Right, you want to see some Football Manager, don't you? Boom. Right, so I haven't done anything since Sunday. I haven't done a thing. I could do Leeds, mate. Yeah, I could. What I'm literally going to do... yeah, I think most people... No one's here for my FM skills, are they? I think what I'm going to do is, because I've let my channel down by probably having a save that's going to last 3 episodes, I'm thinking of, right, the World Cup of basically the opportunity to vote for a team. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to do a video saying, right, I got sacked, this is going to be a new save, I'm going to entirely let you decide. So I'm going to say, right, this video, put in the comments, you don't have to put a reason, just put the team you want me to manage, and from that I'll put it down in a World Cup like groups and knock it down till we get an eventual winner. I have got I should do a live radio show. What, DJ? Yeah, I would like to ramble about football. I thought about doing some Man United ramblings, but I thought about doing a Bournemouth ramble, mainly because they're getting relegated, and Eddie Howe's getting some abuse for it, but which, you know, it's half of him, but the whole player recruitment at Bournemouth has been absolutely shocking. How many decent players can you think of that they've actually signed since they got in the Premier League? Go, right now. Bournemouth player that's been really good for him since they got in the Premier League. Oh, did Jess? No, definitely not him. He's got a little bit to blame because he must have... They've spent... People say about little old Bournemouth, you know, with the 12,000 seater stadium and stuff, but they've had a lot of money. David Brooks was... Lerma's been okay, but just okay. Charlie Daniels, Simon Francis, Callum Wilson, Junior Stanislas, Adam Smith, Joshua King, I suppose Ryan Fraser. I'll give you Ryan Fraser, but he's gone off the boil. Josh King was Championship. Don't think of Football Manager, lads. They've not. Lewis Cook's been all right. Ryan Fraser has been, if you think, yeah, good last season, but horrendous this season. Absolutely horrendous. The main thing is that they bought a left back for 20. Is it Rico? Did they sign someone called Rico for like 20 odd million? Is that right? Yeah. I'm sure he's... Was it like Sergio Rico or something? Yeah, I know that, but I know they've spent... That's fine, but they've bought some... They haven't spent it wisely. No. Yeah, he is a goalkeeper. There's a Rico. They have a left back called Rico. Diego Rico. How much did he cost, Viper? I'm sure he was like plus 20 million. I think like Jermaine Defoe selling like 100 grand a week or something. Go. Au jus. Nothing, mate. Absolutely nothing. 20 mil Jordan Ibe. Yeah, they're releasing him, aren't they? Ake, I suppose Ake's the one. Ake's the one. Is that all they paid for that, Rico? Okay. They've just not spent wisely. They've been poor in defence since they got in the Premier League, and until Steve Cook got injured, he's been there throughout. I wouldn't necessarily. I saw the little thing. Did anyone see the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer thing with Nathan Ake? I think we can do better than Nathan Ake. Yeah, they will. They will, Paul. I'm hoping Spurs snap up Callum Wilson. Yeah, yeah, we need left-footed centre back. Yeah. Gone downhill since Matt Ritchie left. They got good money for Matt Ritchie, didn't they? They had an exciting team at one point as well. I do like that Lerma in midfield. I do like as we spoke about the other week about like my coach, when I go back to coach and do the old 4-4-2, I like the way that they played with two really good solid centre midfielders. They did go with a Sermon or a Lerma, Billings there, and then they have players out wide. I think they've missed, obviously Callum Wilson just doesn't stay fit, does he? And then obviously they've missed. Brooks got injured. Fraser's been injured, and I think there's pretty much down tools. Yes and no, Michael, but they've had money, mate. They've had a lot of money. They've spent a lot of money. It's not as if they're little old Bournemouth. They have like a Russian... Don't they have like a Russian multi-millionaire in charge? It's not like little old Bournemouth no more. But yeah, no depth. Yeah, you might get him back. Idiot the Blades. That's a good shout, that. How much did you sell him for? Because they're going to probably want more than what you sold him for. Let me just have a little refresh. Oh yeah, last game we beat Barcelona, lads. So, going all right, innit? For now. We do want to get in. Got Rangers soon. And then Gala and Manchester City in a row. Ooh. Gonna be a good one. Luke Murphy was good. He was good on one of the FMs for a couple of years, a year or two. No worries. Me and the missus watched 2 goggle boxes. Jason's going straight in 4-1. You never know when you've turned the old computer off and back on though, dear. By the way, tonight I am rocking a Chinese DH Gate special. Ralph, when we were in the old house, Ralphie decided to open some grey paint and smash it all over the white walls in the dining room. So my actual Man United shirt of this one got covered in grey paint when we madly tried to clean it up. And I thought, well, I wanted another new shirt, and I didn't want to buy obviously a brand new one, the latest one, because it's still like 50 odd quid in the shops. So I thought I'll just try DHgate. This cost me 14 quid. The badge is really good. The sponsor on the front is a little bit thin. The Adidas is fine, but not $1 million. The badge, the collar, or whatever they're called, and the Premier League badge is really thin. I've got someone on the back. No, no, I love the home one, Paul. I absolutely love the home one. I'll probably get Ralph here. I like them both. I do like them both, though. I do like them both. Really nice. Yeah, but it's a fakey chase. It's a fakey. It's 14 quid, bud. But it's comfortable. To be honest, when I'm walking around town, no one will know it's a fake. I don't think that the name and number on the back. Yes, come on. 22 people in the chat. Who do you think I've got on the back of the Manchester United shirt? I'm on the Shinger to start with. Rye's got it in one. I don't know if you could see. Can you see? You got it all. Bit of a legend. I have a good memory of Regalo. So it was my birthday, and the missus took me away, and we had a lovely meal, a few drinks, a few bottles of wine, and went up to the room and we watched Man United in the Europa League against, I can't even remember who they're against now, and he played up front and he was absolutely class. And since then, I've kind of fallen in love with him a little bit. So I thought, yeah, get him on the back of this. It may not last long, but to the naked eye, I don't think you can tell that much that it's a fake. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. I just love the way. I think the thing that we've missed, and I'm still not the big Anthony Martial fan at all. He's too in and out for me. I think if you're gonna be good, you can't afford your centre forward just to disappear for 3 games. Last night he was very quiet, and he wanders, sulks off the pitch. He just didn't for me. He just turned it on against fucking. Who did he score an hat-trick against? Was it Sheffield United? Do I get to... No, Paul. To be honest, I ain't been since Ralphie's been born. The last time we went was when Amy was 7 months pregnant with him. So we're going on 4 or 5 years now. We did have tickets for the Bournemouth game that was supposed to be the April the 1st. I've got 2 contacts now for tickets. But Ralphie's getting to that age where I think in the next season, maybe next year some point, I think Ralphie will want to come with us. So he'll just want to go watch football. I want to do a little bit more ground hopping. I want to go see a few York City games, a few Scarborough games, Leeds, Newcastle. I need to take Ralphie to Chelsea at some point. Just see how much of a bug he takes for it, because it'll be a bit of a trek that. But yeah, I really like Greenwood. That night, I just always thought with Martial, he just doesn't strike me as a number 9. I said I am quite old school with how I think under 9s, my number 9 should play. And he just don't do it for me. And then Igalo was backing in, getting his arse in, turning, hitting, running channels, linking play, popping balls off at the edge of the box, not taking too many touches. It was good. It was bloody good. Here he is. And then lo and behold, I've signed him on... Someone else just joined my Discord. If you have joined my Discord, and I don't know who you are, because some people just have random names. Oh, the thought of Cavani just gives me an instant boner eye. He's been I think he's been the player that I've wanted Man United to sign. As much as Batistuta when we never got Batistuta, and we were linked to him for so long. Yeah, just a proper centre forward. I wouldn't necessarily like sell Martial, but yeah, Cavani just shortish term, I think would be good. Evening, Joe. How are you doing? Still doing your mighty Brentford, like it. He's just a number 9, isn't he? Just a proper, works hard. He's absolutely class. His contract's up, right? His contract's up. He's got 2. Lamport, he's got 2. He's got 2. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, Man United were close to getting Benzema at one point as well. Before he went to Madrid, I think we were like one of the first clubs, as long with Arsenal. But I thought we were pretty close. We were pretty close to Hazard. We were pretty close to Ronaldinho. Then he chose Barcelona from PSG. No, Joe. No. Abri, how you doing, buddy? For me, Chelsea are strengthening areas that they don't necessarily need to strengthen in. For me, they need a couple of centre-halves in because I don't rate any of the 4 that they've got. Yeah, to be honest, Paul, I don't think the whole Jack Grealish thing's going to happen. I would go for Sancho, Cavani on a free, and Koulibaly. But Koulibaly's old. What's he like? 20? What's Koulibaly like? 28? How old's Koulibaly? He will do. 29. Be interesting because we have got a couple of young lads to come through. Just I'm not sure how highly they rate them. Like the whole Twanzebe thing's been a joke. We've not had. He should have been out on loan again this year. He should have been out on loan. I don't think we'll strengthen midfield now because we've got bodies in there now. Yeah. But you've had 2 years. What have you had out of him now? Right, 2? 2 years? You had 2 years? 3 years? I can't think. Is it 3? How many seasons? 3. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We're signing if you sign Koulibaly at 29, you've had that 3 years value out of him. Yeah, but for now, I think the way the Matic thing is, they've got Fred, they've got McTominay, they've got James Garner that they're hoping on. So I just think for the next 2 or 3 years, they're thinking, right, we can, if we're playing with a couple of sitters and then a Bruno Fernandes, we can maybe deal with Fred, Matic, McTominay, James Garner, Pogba to do that. That's what I think. How old's Skriniar? Skriniar just a little bit wooden. How highly do they rate his pace in here? Is he quick? Is he that quick? I ain't seen a lot of him. I'm a bit annoyed really because losing bloody Serie A moving to Premier Sport. I think I have WWE at the moment and I don't watch a great deal of it. I pay £10 a month for that. I'm thinking I might, when football gets back up and running, I might go for the old Serie A on Premier Sports. Yeah, well, we have like Twanzebe and Bailly and he wasn't fair enough. What do you watch it on, Eddie? Premier Sports. No worries. Have a nice day back at work, Paul. Premier Sports. What is it, £8? Now, mate, Abri, that's literally first game, buddy. We had a chat for a good 10-15 minutes. That's it, mate. Yeah. To be honest, I'd buy a goalkeeper before I got a centre-half in. No, I wouldn't get a goalkeeper because we got Henderson. If someone could give us 50 million for De Gea, I'd absolutely snap it up. Every channel. Is that like 60 notes up front? Have they got multiple channels up there? You can not get that on the... Is that not on the telly then? To be honest, I necessarily wouldn't need it on my telly. Bobby G has just sent me a picture. Looks like beautiful day. And he's got my ugly fucking nose on the telly. I'm honoured, Bobby. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Are you sat on that bike or what? You got that exercise bike in front of you. It looks a little bit too far away. Hope you're well though. Oh, Fire Stick. I don't even know what the Fire Stick is. Yeah, so I started Football Index. I just put 20 quid in just to have a little, because I was bored basically, and I got some Onana shares. I thought it'd be quite cool. I bought some shares in 4 players. So I had 20 quid. I bought 7 shares in Nikola Milenkovic at 77p. I bought £4 worth of shares, 20 shares in Simone Lofaso, because he's had a decent season. I was just thinking he might get a big move. Andre Onana, 8 shares at £5.28. His thing's gone up. I've made some money. Yeah. So Andre Onana's shares have gone up from 66p to 80p, and I have 8 shares. So it's gone up from £6.40 to £1.12 in 2 days. Get in. Happy days. And then I've bought 33 shares in Francis Uzo, who's the goalkeeper at... What was that noise? At Deportivo. He's very young. He was born in 1998. So what is he now? So he's like 20. He's not even 20. He's not even. What would he be? 21. He's 21, and he's had a decent season for Depor. I'm just thinking that he might get a big move, and if he gets a big move, bosh, up he goes. I've got his shares for 15p. Yeah, 21. There you go. Yeah, so I've been on it 2 days and I've made £1.12. Abra, young gun. So yeah, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'll just put 20 quid a month in, I think, and just have a little look about. I was looking for players that would potentially move, so I think Nikola Milenkovic will probably go, because Fiorentina are having an absolute disaster again, aren't they? Simone Lofalso has been around a little bit already, but I was just thinking he might disappear. Sorry, he might disappear. He might go to another club because he's had a decent season. Andre Onana has been linked with so many clubs, and I thought at 66p, and he's had a massive jump in the last 2 days. So he's probably been linked to something. Chiesa might go from, but he's already valued quite highly. And then just fancy Zuzo because he was 15p. I knew him and I thought, wow. If he can get his value up to a quid or something, I've made an absolute shit ton on him. So yeah, it's a bit of fun. Everyone seems to make money off it. I thought us FMers could have a little bit of an input in the old football index. Yes, Jess. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because sorry. So I'm now in season 2, and I've got him. I've obviously got him back now. But yeah, he was on loan there. Is that Cyprus? Weakest goalkeeper. Are they losing Are they going to lose Altai? Ooh. I don't know. It's not so much the weakest, but who needs a goalkeeper? Chelsea need to sort theirs out because that was an absolute shambolic deal. That was a desperate deal that they did for Kepa. The worst thing you can do is buy a player from Bilbao. Or panic buy from Bilbao. Yeah, Spurs need changing. Ah, right, okay. Jace forgetting who he supports. How much are we talking for a shirt in Cyprus? How much are we talking, Jace? Ooh, okay. Sorry, did I miss Eden where he's... No, Altai will be second string. Alright, okay. He's not as good as what he's on here then, I take it. Bloody hell. Too busy, yeah. Oh, Haaland. I've been doing proper dirty little bids on eBay for shirts and I've got about 8 or 9 lined up. But yeah, I think that looks... What do you think? I didn't want to start putting them on the walls, but I think that looks pretty cool. I have got some more LED lights coming and stuff just to brighten it up a little bit. But I think it looks pretty cool. I was going to put another one there. Sorry, where my photos are, but the missus says it's too much, but I think it would look quite good. Get rid of the 2 pictures and then have a shirt either side. What do you think? 17 quid. 17 quid, right, from the old Amazon. It looked quite cool. Two sort of like facing on an angle. I think it looked absolutely shit hot, to be honest. Missy said it might be a bit too big, but I don't know. I think because I'm quite far back, I think it'd look alright. What's going on here? Ooh. Thought it frozen me there for a second. Just gonna message Bobby back. Right, we're just slipping up here. Let's just do a front three change. This is what happens on stream, boys. I don't bloody. Oh, we're nearly lost. Jesus wept. I don't concentrate nowhere near as much. Anyone on the beer? Me and the missus have had a bottle of wine at tea. Well, 2. Well, then I had 2 hours off. Oh yes! Ishmael Gul. It's a bullet. Hey, Juan Manuel. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining in. Cup of tea, Jace? A bit warm? Isn't it a bit warm in Cyprus? Fucking July, you're having a cup of tea? Have you lived in England, Jace? Giannis? How you doing, buddy? Good evening. Whiskey? Where are you in the world, Michael? A flat whiskey. Yeah, good, really good. Juan, how are you? Uruguay, right? You'll be a little bit warmer than we've had rain for the last week. Did you see that Ninja had started back on YouTube this week? He's chosen YouTube as his little path to get him streaming, so across comes... Oh, you Huddersfield! Not too far then, Michael. I'm watching a Huddersfield shirt. The one, did they have... is it, who did they have as a sponsor? No, they have Recorder League as a sponsor? The cider? Recorder, I don't think it was Copperberg. Brahma. Oh, beautiful. Brazilian. To be fair, when I was in Brazil, that weren't the most common drink. Lager. There was another lager, it was called Skol. Not our Skol, but... I lived... Okay. Like an English tea, Jace. The old builder's tea. Right, we'll just let these games go. We got Rangers now. We got the Rangers. The Rangers. Rangers was quite a pop, and I asked people what save did they want. Loads of people were popping up with Rangers. Bursa Sport are absolutely killing us. They're romping, but their ass normally falls out. Yes, Jace, love it. Love it. So, nothing's changed, Abri, since the... I love Abri's commitment. He's just here for Football Manager. Where are we? Abri... There we go. I just can't decide. So now we've got Rangers. Obviously, we need to win. I can't decide. We've got to play Man City at home. So we've got a better head-to-head on Barcelona. We're probably not going to have a better head-to-head on... City, because they beat us 3-0 and it's head-to-head first. I don't know how it all works out. What happens if we all finish on 12? So say I beat Man City, beat Barca, I beat Rangers, so we 12, 12 and 12. I beat Man City, but they've beaten me. I beat Barcelona. I wonder how that works. I wonder how that would work. But how would it mean if, say, if Barcelona had a better one over Man City, Man City had a better one over us, but we had a better one over Man City? No, we had a better one over Barcelona, so it goes round in a circle. Does it then go on goals? Which then puts us up the shitter. We do have to get past Rangers first, and then we'll just watch how the league table... I am really hopeful. I haven't checked, actually. I want to check on Galatasaray and see how they're doing in Europe. Gala. They've not, like, done anything at all in any of the 6 seasons. It'd be nice if they could qualify out of that. And they've got Lazio away and Partizan, so they're probably not. I would, if we can get above Portugal. Did I show you this in the stream last time? How close we are to... So we're 7th. And we're on that. No, sorry, we're on 52. Way behind, but it's predicting us that we get really close to Portugal. So if we, as in Fenerbahce, can have a really good season and get qualified Champions League or get to the latter stages of Europa again, we may, because if we get into the top 6, that means that we get seeded for Champions League, which the idea wasn't build a nation, but it does help. It will massively help. Because we had a couple of good years in the Champions League in terms of groups, and then after that, it's been an absolute fucking stink bomb. Barca have got Rangers though, mate. They've got Rangers at home. Sorry, Jace, yeah, but what I meant was we would get put as first seeds. That's the big thing. We get put in the group now. I'm not really bothered because if we finish second in the league, we'll probably get sacked. But what I'm thinking is that if we can get into the top 6 in nation-wise, we'll be classed as one of the 6. I don't care about solution. We'll be classed as one of the 6 top nations, so we'll get a seed. We'll get an automatic seed. And at the moment, we're 3rd seeds. Right, here we go. Sessignon suspended. We'll go too fun. And we're going to go Ishmael. Yeah, you're probably right, Lewis. We'll have once the group stages are done, we'll have a little look and see what the Portuguese teams are doing. Galatasaray, the issue is the other team, like Galatasaray have been just shit. They've been proper shit. To be fair to them, they've had a big rebuild without spending much money, and they've got a few decent Turkish young players now. But Besiktas have been awful. And obviously we've got to compete against Sporting, Benfica and Porto, so it'll be someone else. Oh shit. We beat these comfortably at home. They've still got Morelos. It's not been great. We need a win though, a point will be enough. Unless Barca beat Man City. No, that still won't be enough. Yeah, it will be enough. If we draw Man City lose, then we'll still have to beat Man City. Seconds, Tufan, Murci, Ismail Gul. Oh, he slipped him. Slipped him! Oh. Not tonight. You're not tonight, Jace. Sorry, Lewis. I don't know who's your manager? Bernd Hollenbach. Hollaback girl. Yes, Graham Murty, legend. York City. Did you know that, Lewis? York City legend. But you didn't know that, did you? I don't think he's very highly thought of at Rangers, is he? His wife used to be a teacher at our school. Yeah, see, yeah, number 2, very solid. Number 2, great player. Ryan Fraser. Are you talking about Bournemouth here? Dale's just obviously catching up. Yeah, they've overspent on like the squad. To be fair, Galatasaray's a nice little challenge as well, because you've got them players that are set there that are on a lot of money that have not quite done it. Time for Tosson, isn't it? £15 million. Is that what they spent on him? And Dale's just getting caught up on the old Bournemouth chat. Yeah, Falcao. Players like Lamina. They've got. Who's the guy that like the right midfielder that's been round like 1,000,001 clubs? He's like African, like North African, like Moroccan or Algerian or Tunisian or something. Can't think what he's called. He used to be good. Just, like, love Falcao. We were excited when we got Man U, but he's gone. He's gone. He needs to be back in. Big games require big players, and Cenk Tosun is that. What a guy. I've named Cenk one of my cats. So we got 4 kittens, and they're just starting to come to life. By the way, if you're going to come back as something after you die, come back as a cat, because they've been alive now 3 weeks and they have not moved. They've got like this bed that's about that big, right? And they've not moved off it. All they do is sleep. First 3 weeks, it took them 2 weeks to open their eyes. 2 weeks to open their eyes. And I've named them Marucci, Hassan Ali, Tosun, and Tufan. That's what I've named. We're selling them anyway. I don't think the missus wanted to give them a name because we have to get rid of them. And they're so cute. Oh, what a tackle that is, Jose Carlos. Dirty bastard. Yes, Bellander. He's like 1,000,001 clubs, isn't he? Someone's telling me I'm going to have to tighten up now. Yeah. I think they were after money for Begovic, weren't they? Did they get that from Chelsea? Did they get that? I've not concentrated on this game as much as what I should have done, boys, to be honest. Talking to you about fucking Galatasaray of all people. Hi Dan, sorry pal, how are you doing? Hope you're well. David Dunn as manager for you, Dan. Nice appointment. He's only been at Oldham and he got proper screwed out. He got proper screwed out of a job there. Fucking Galatasaray. Galatasaray shirts are all over Depop at the moment. Absolutely everywhere. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me over the bar. Yeah, well, we have two. So we got brother and sister in August last year, right? Brother and sister, we never got them done. And the brother and sister ended up shagging and have had babies. So, yeah, we've got 4 kittens that we're not selling. We're just giving away to people that we know. But, yeah, it's been quite cool. Ralphie's absolutely loved it. I will get his balls off and get a what do women have done? Tubes tightened? I don't know. Tubes snipped off? I don't know. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. They're just starting to crawl about in the bed. Well, literally are 3 weeks old, and for the first 2 weeks, they've literally just sort of like slept. No way. Crazy cat guy, Jace. Go on, we'll give you a rest if you want a rest. Right, that has set us up. Let's just see what the other score was, by the way. Youth facilities done. How are we looking on that front? Great. Okay. Barca and City drew. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, it don't matter too much anyway. Because even if Barca had beaten Man City, they'd have still been way ahead of us. Okay, it just means that now we know that if we beat Man City, we qualify. Simple as that. We beat Man City, we qualify. Ah, nice, Jess. Nice. Yeah, Dan, he'll be good for you, buddy. He'll be good. He'll be good. He was class at Oldham. There's a podcast with him at the John Parkin Under the Cosh podcast that I listened to. He's brilliant on there. He talks about what he did at Oldham and stuff, and like the board, the owners were just nuts. He bought out of his own money, like a massive porter cabin, and paid for people to come in and like cook them food and stuff, because they would turn up with like just like packets of like ready-made pasta and stuff. So he spent it out of his own money, was doing that, and then a month later they sacked him. And they've not exactly gone from strength to strength. Again, they're probably one of the first clubs to go into administration. Dale, I think you're a little bit behind, buddy. At least, Jace, at least it means, it means we get a win. We're done. Yeah, get him in the fields, Jace, like that. Oh, we got what a run, guys! What a run we've got here, right? Tonight. So we've got Bursaspor next, top. Cup next, cup after that, which we'll rest like everybody. Gala away, Man City home. Wow, wee wah. Bedrettin. Kral. That must be some kind of Fenerbahce lingo with the yellow and blue, does it? Just found a 95 Brazilian winger. Okay. Money's looking good. We're making profit as well. I think if you're making profit during the season, you'll be good. Hey, Matalai. How you doing, buddy? Lewis. Right. Should we give Cenk a start? Give Kenki a start. Versus Sparkat. We've got full rest in midweek anyway, so... Full rest for the cup. Where are you, Matalai? Where are you, buddy? Abri, alright mate, no worries. No doubt, speak to you over the weekend, buddy. Have a good weekend. We're still in lockdown. Oof. We're kind of, I don't know what the situation, I don't know if you call it lockdown. I'm still off work anyway, but rules have been changed. I think I'll be back in a month. I think I'll be back late August. Right, here we go. Big one this, they're top. Because if we lose here and then lose at Gala, we'll be absolutely a million miles away. We're going to get one here. We're going to get one. Emerson. It's it. Wide. Michael Keane. Everybody screwed it up, bud. Most countries have screwed it up. There's not many that haven't. Nice football, but we need something nice. Put one in. Put one in. Oh, Cenki was there. I think Cenki might just be an impact now. Sessignon off the post. Yeah, PSG did take it to another level. Company was a freak though, because they got him from Belgium, where you generally get players of a lesser value anyway. Be interested to see where is it Jonathan David, the guy who's at Genk. Be interested to see what price he goes for. Oh, they're getting someone sent off as well, boys. More of the same, please. Oh, is it Hamburg? Ah, yeah, no, sorry, Eddie. Yeah, completely right, yeah. Yeah, Edouard. Take some bids. I think a lot of players would have been going in the summer from a lot of clubs, but I think the old COVID stuff has just slowed a lot of things down. And now it'll become a case of not so much how desperate people are to buy players, but how desperate are people to sell players. So will Celtic need to sell him? Get in, Haaland. He's not scored many again. He's only on 8. He's not prolific. To be honest, Dale, I never go. I don't look too much at the scouts. I get them to do the initial work, and then it's just a case of what you think and what you feel. To be honest, have a look at the attributes, compare them to what you've already got, or age. If it's a youth player, compare it to what you've got in your youth setup. Big win, boys. Absolutely huge. I'd like to think I just generally don't think the whole staff thing in FM's good. It's not a case of who you bring in. It's just it's not great. Yeah, don't talk to us about that stuff, Dale. I always like my scouts. I always get my scouts to go out and I set them out, go out and find players, and then they'll come back with stuff. And then from there, I'll have a little look myself and say, yeah, do I agree with you? Etc. Hello, the game. How are you doing, buddy? You got a stinking draw in the old Europa, didn't you? If you get past Olympiacos, you got Roma and Sevilla, then it's hopefully us in the semis. Our draw was quite kind. Inter on it. It's going to be Man United Inter. It's going to be Man United Inter, isn't it? Man United Inter, isn't it? I'm very good, buddy. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, so what do you think about the old shirt setup? Do I get another mannequin so I can have two shirts either side? I think that will look absolute dog's bollocks. That's an English term, by the way. Erdem won't know what dog bollocks is.
Just one. It's fine.
The missus come in and said one. She thinks one. They're not going to be up. I think she thinks that they're going to be up during the week. But I'll dog's bollocks, Erdem. Do you know what dog's bollocks is? Yeah, they're not going to be up all the time. I will take them down and put them. Shit, I don't know where the fuck I'm going to put them. Yes. Yeah, I just like to, because my shirts are in drawers, and I do like to. I don't understand people that buy shirts and never wear them, but at least for me, I wear my shirts and then have some on display, and I'll change it for every video that I do. I'll change them round and stuff. So Erdem, that sandwich on that video that I sent you last night, and that kebab is dog's bollocks. No, I don't. Yeah, the dog's bollocks is the best. Yeah, there you go, mate. No, I don't swear by it. Absolutely not. But it's how you want to do your save. You could literally say, right, I'm the head coach. They're in charge of sending me players. I say I need a left back. Go get me a left back. These are your targets. Pick one out of the three. Blah, blah, blah. A bit like what Jose did at Man United, or what he probably does, at Spurs now. He'll say I need a left back. They'll go away and come back with some options. Erdem, can you post that video in the chat? That link that I sent you, can you put it in the chat for the boys? So this is Copper 90 have been doing. Adam Richman is is he a chef? I don't even know if he's a chef. He just seems to eat food. I've never seen him cook. He has a couple of programs in England and America where he just eats food, basically really good homemade sort of like traditional foods. And he's been with Copper 90. He's been going around the clubs around the world. Yeah, that's him, Viper. Yeah, he's been going around the clubs and sampling like match day foods. He went to Italy, to Naples, had pizza. He's gone to Canada. He's gone to... Where else has he gone? Can't think, but the one that they posted yesterday was Istanbul. It was Besiktas, but it was Istanbul. And the food, it was kebabs. It was... he had some raki. He had to have... he had like a fish sandwich that just looked... Oof. Getting hungry, obviously, as you can tell. Yeah, just because that was the biggest club available to him to game, and that's all. That's how I saw it, yeah. Right, we need to do big changearoos here. Sorry, I'm thinking, boys, here. That'll have to do. It should be enough to see us over the line, to be fair. I don't know why it does that. Let me see if I can get it on, boys. Obviously don't watch it now, but I don't know why it does that. I've accepted. Just copy and paste. Does copy and paste not work, Odem? Yeah, the pre-match Raki. Yeah, I didn't understand how lethal it was, but from Odem it does sound okay. Works for me. There you go. Yeah, the food looks good. I love street food. That was the best thing about South America, was the street food. Oof, making me hungry. Making me very hungry. The game, not really, no, because the two sitters that they had, it wasn't necessarily a register. There were two quite kind of sitters. If anything, they were quite defensive. I would like to use a register at some point, not in that one, but yeah, that saves about trying to build that 4-2-3-1 with. We can change roles, so if I thought it was necessary, no. There's certain roles that I will change. Won't change the wingers. We can play with a few things, but no, Digib, that's fine, buddy. Normally, yes, but because of the tactic that I'm trying to recreate, and it's around the two sitters, and they had two Brazilians in there that are at some points that were very solid, very rigid, hard-working, aggressive, and probably a register doesn't quite fit the bill. No problem, buddy. You want to check out Sunday's episode anyway? Sunday morning's episode. No worries, right. No worries, buddy. Good. Good to gamer. When I initially did the change, it was mainly because I thought our back three could offer more in league games and be a little bit more aggressive, and I do find it's a whole lot better than playing a ball playing defender. They don't seem to do a lot. You still get that natural defensive duties from a libero, but then on top of that, they just, in the highlights that you watch, they just seem to carry the ball and be a little bit more aggressive with it. They start dribbling out and it just sometimes commits the play. I don't see a defensive flaw in it. I think if your defender's got a little bit of pace, can pass and can dribble, you're alright. It's not a rule to be necessarily scared of. He's quite good as well, isn't he? He's quite good in FM20, isn't he? Big Tony's on it. Left back's been whinging for ages that he's not had a game. And I'm playing, he's on a 6.8 where everyone is on about an 8. Here he is. Just dribble into plays, bud. Yeah, he's quite. I'm pretty sure Ryan Cassidy's quite good in the game. Tackle? No. Oh, we're getting it, Martial. Side of Manish. Remember, a couple of years ago, boys, he's done well there. Slid it in. He was our golden boy, and now he's nothing more than a backup. Yeah, I am, yeah. Big time. Sessegnon's probably classed he's probably classed as a wonder kid. Baez is the new wonder kid. Did they? He might get a go if Watford go down. He might get a go. Striker, isn't he? You striker? I think is he still at Bayern? Thought he was. I'm guilty. Left wing back completely out of position. Managed to get it though. Bayern Munchen. I don't know where we'll go transfer wise. To be honest, I think I want to improve defensively. Defensively be the main options I think in the summer. And another striker depending on what we do with Martial. He is the Wonder Kid. Big Tony's got himself a hat-trick there. He's done alright there. Right, I think it is gala time. How are we looking league-wise? 6th clear of gala. We can put them out of it. Well, we'd say that, but... And then City. Man City. It'd be nice if it was a Wednesday, but never mind. Yeah, when they, excuse me. When they knocked City out. When they knocked City out and they had like Bernardo Silva and Fabinho and... There's Sidibe on one side, Mendy on the other. They've still got an awesome team now. I looked at them the other day. Their squad on FM is absolutely ram full of players. I did start a save. Started an offline save with them just because I was bored the other day, and they were predicted to finish second. When in real life they're down about 8th or 9th. Yes, Jess. Like it. Oh, yeah, Lamar, Bakayoko was class, wasn't he? Chelsea getting back, right? They'll have him back in the summer. Love myself. We'll play Tony because he's got himself an hat-trick. Nice when you can do 11 changes for a cup, just to give everyone a little bit of a rest. Right, we go, boys. Gala, Derby. So if you weren't aware, both of us are now on 22 titles because we've won 4 out of the 5 titles. We're now officially level on titles. So AD Robinson, is that right? Is that a penalty? Porto? Ajax, yeah. Duh. I'm thinking way back. Eddie Robinson's got an old school there with Dundee United. Right, we've not started the game well at all, giving them and the home fans a little bit of fight, which we don't want. Galatasaray playing like Manchester City and Barcelona hybrid. Oh, they fucking scored, boys. Fuck off. What a shocking start that is. I don't think we've had a touch. No percent possession, that was. Fuck me. Oh, that was a chance. Rebound, get in. Brilliant response. Jose Carlos. Little highlight here. Oh, it's absolutely free, Baez. Oh, I could have done something better with that. Haaland. Morucci! Back up and running, this boy. Beautiful man. Pino, how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, quite big. We've got a run of 3 games. We've just beat Bursaspor, who were top. We've now gone top. We're away at Gala now. We can extend our lead to 9 points between us and them. The big one is the next game. Man City at home in the Champions League. Oh, that's an awful tackle. Absolute horrendous. This boy is an absolute nutcase. Bear with me. So yeah, we've got Man City next. We're a point behind them. Tough group because we had Man City and Barca as first and second seeds, and we've beaten Barca to give us a chance. So we're on 9. Man City are on 10. So a win at home in the last game will get us through to the knockout round, which would be amazing. So that's next game. But we are now drawing. I thought that might have been offside. Never mind. I hate that. I find that a lot when after you get a man sent off, you do a change, and it just the other team just seems to score straight away. Oh, in between 2 defenders as well. It's a shocker. Absolute shocker. This Jose Carlos that I've got is a bit of that's 2 sendings off he's had tonight. Yeah, 2 weeks. He'll be on that now because he's been sent off twice, I think, Chase. Is Christopher Ray now? What country is that? Gonna fucking score here. Good save, Altai. Come on, boys. But hope you well, Pino. Liberia. Okay. That's George Weah, not Christopher Ray. George Weah never played for Arsenal, did he? Am I getting confused here? Yeah, Weah. Sorry, yeah, George Weah. Did he play for Arsenal? Oh, fuck off. Oh, this does my head in when it does this. Get up there. Get up there, boy. Yeah, Man City, yeah. Didn't think he did. Get us a chance. Get us a chance, boys. We're quite deep. Popping us off here, boys. Good save, goalkeeper Altai. Brilliant save. Where did you go, Joe? Went for a shit? Here we go. Come on. What are you going to do for me, Haaland? Oh, that's smelly. Hand of God. I don't understand why we're sat so deep. Right, just see. Oh dear me. They're probably going to score here, but let's tip it over. Take Marucci off. We're just resting him for the next game. No worries, Joe. No worries. Ah, boys. I've dragged us back in. You're probably right. He broke the record for last season. He broke the record for the Champions League. Sure we did. His Champions League stats were miles better than that. Hang on one sec. His Champions League rating was ridiculous, and he broke like records. It was like 8 points something. I'm sure it said 8 points something. Oh, because that Continental will include there, because obviously it just includes the group games that we got him for. Nice, Joe. What kind of cider? Not too keen on the old cider, but I've got a full cooked chicken downstairs for when we finish the stream, boys. Oh la la. That just I can't get into cider. Just can't get into it at all. Right. There, look, his average rating 8.37 from 7 appearances. Ugh, well, it don't get any bigger than this, Jace. Manchester City. Bursaspor would have gone back top, have they? Yeah. It's nice that we're in a little bit of a title race, that we're just not relying on, but Bursaspor are taking the piss a bit. Because our budget compared to everyone else now is, we were third at the time when I first took over, and I imagine our budget is miles bigger because Galatasaray's has gone way down. Yeah. We're not far off double. We're not far off double Galatasaray, so we need to be always winning titles. I think that we have over the others that I was 15 and 16 is very strong, and we have players that are on the bench that are still on 70, 80, 90 grand a week, some of them. We'll take that, Jace. We'll take that, buddy. We'll take that. We'll do so well, we'll get past these, and then we'll draw it and we'll get fucking PSG. Or Liverpool. I think Barca are the holders. Yes, right. Yeah, good one, Rye. Good one, buddy. Is he still playing? Can't be asked beside him, Manish. Sorry, Joe. Tomorrow morning. So a video out in the morning, 8 a.m. and Tuesdays. Yes, right. Brilliant. Good one, buddy. Good one. No worries. 3 games. 3 games tomorrow, Joe. Blackburn away, who are second. Fleetwood at home, who are second bottom. And Fulham away, who are top. One of my favourite. Should be the favourite. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm quite surprised how it... Because obviously playing against bigger clubs and stuff, you always find the lower league saves just kind of don't get that initial woof of views. But it's done so well over a longer period of time. I've been running this since November, and it's been doing really, really well. And we're still on that we're kind of only 2/3 of the way through. Only 2/3 of the way through the series, if you know what I mean. The next step now is Premier League, which Saturday's episode you won't see, but Tuesday's episode will be important. I ain't recorded it yet, but I'm literally like 4 points away, I think, or something like that, from getting promoted. So, and then it moves on another level again, doesn't it? So, Neb, how's it? I haven't had one yet. I'm on the singer. I had a Staroparman. When did I have it? I had it last night. I bought two singers and 2 Staropramans, but I had one of each last night for the Man United game. I finish this one off and then I'll be going to get one. Right, here we go, boys. Come on. Let's focus. Focus, focus, focus. I'm going to play Gully. I'm going to play Youngster. We've got no, we haven't got a problem. Right, this is it, boys. This is Matty Cooper. What a time for you to come back, buddy. Here we go, big one. Maybe I've always liked Harry Cochrane. Harry Cochrane, never heard of him. Where's he from? Right, so they've got Lenglet. Oh, he's quite quick, to be fair. I thought it'd be a bit slower than that. De Bruyne. Chiesa, Foden, Sterling, and Harry Kane. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. Is he going to go now? Is he going to go now that they... yeah, Cobra. He loves a Cobra, doesn't he? He loves a Cobra, does Ray Parler. Is he going to go, the Cochrane? Oh, no. Oh, here we go. It's written in it. Burak, the youngster. Free kick. So a draw's not good enough, boys. A draw is Europa League, which the board are still happy with. I suppose on the whole scheme of things, they're going to score. On the grand scheme of things, we would have taken, but when you're this close, and you're 1 win away, if you said to me at the start of the groups, you need to beat Man City in the last game to qualify. Is that in the match engine, do you mean, Vibes? The game's boring, which I can handle. We've had 8 opportunities to their 4. Okay. Haaland's frustrated. You need to do some fucking work, mate. Right, highlight right on half time. This would be an absolute sucker punch. We've had nothing in the game at all, and then they're just going to get their second right on half time. Not with a shot like that. Adam Johnson. Right, here we go. Come on. Oh, it's Chenky time. No, sorry, yeah, it's chunky time. Here we go. Well, we need 2 goals. What do you think? We need fucking 2 goals, not 1. Morucci's missed from fucking 2 yards, boys. He's missed from 2 yards. De Bruyne. Oh yeah, he's orange, isn't he? Oh, he's put one in fucking top binge, you twat. Not like that. We don't want De Bruyne shooting like that, do we? Oh, Europa League challenge again. This is how important, boys, it is to get a million miles off beating these teams. Oof. I don't know if we've been FM'd, but we need to keep just building it and building the reputation, and hopefully, to be honest, I didn't want this save to go any longer than sort of like 12 years, but we're now in season 6, so it's going to be, fuck off. We're a million miles away. Yes, Jess, we will go very strong at it. Yeah, beautiful glass. I'm holding it to the microphone. Yeah, nice glass pint. I have that. I have a really nice Stella one. That's a half pint, which is really nice. When you buy like these big bottles, and then Mrs. has half, and then we have half, and then I have half. It's nice. But yeah, Christmas set. That was like a bottle. You know, the old Christmas. Instead of Link set, I get beer sets now, like a bottle of beer and a glass. I do love a good glass. Yes, Matty. Christmas present, innit, buddy? Oh, missed tackle. Well, we're in the Europa, boys, again. 16 efforts for us. Absolute sucker punch. I'm down to about one set, Matt. So I'm not too bad. Just thinking, if Barcelona hadn't scored that last minute goal, no, they'd have still qualified. It doesn't matter. They'd have still qualified. Talking shit. Talking bullshit. Finishing third with just 9 points. 9 points against Man City and Barcelona. Do me a favour. Yeah, you're probably, Jace, to be fair, Jace, you're probably right, buddy. You're probably right. Hello. What do you want? T-shirt, yeah. Are you so cold?
Yeah.
Got one?
Yeah.
Do you want a football shirt or do you want a Spider-Man shirt? You want a football shirt?
Yeah.
Hang on one sec, boys. Here, there. It's there, you tit.
Hi guys, come back to our name, Papa Mansa.
There. Okay. Fernandez. Alright. Love you. Close the door. Close the door. Sorry, boys. So this is his room. If you hadn't kind of guessed, his room is very big. It's like 6 meters long, and the door is exactly halfway. So like, when he comes in through the door, our desks are here. So this is his like set of drawers. This is his mini desk, and this is sort of like my half, his half, my half. But it's gonna be more cooler stuff, cooler stuff, geeky stuff. And then his half, he's got his bookcase, his Chelsea bed, his toys, his TV, his DVD player, and Amy's going to paint a massive Chelsea badge on the wall on his side. Yeah, yeah. There he is. Yeah, he likes to pop in. He likes to pop in even though it's ridiculously late. We've gone out of all sort of like routine. I think I have a Kocha. Alex ain't in the game, I don't think. Yeah. It wouldn't work though, to be fair, as Shed, because like with him being so young, like so when everything gets back to normality and he'll be at bed at a decent time because he'll be at school, etc. Having an office outside wouldn't work because Mrs. To be fair, Mrs. is at home. She's gonna be Mrs. is away 4 nights a week at the moment. When she starts uni, she's gonna be at 2 nights a week. So it does free up a little bit more time on a night, but at the same time, the 2 nights I might want to record, and I do sometimes record really late, like 11, 12 o'clock at night. I wouldn't necessarily want to be in the garden in a shed with Ralphie in the house by himself, if you know what I mean. But I do, to be honest, I was a bit gutted when I knew we were moving into the house that I knew there was no room for my computer. But I absolutely love my setup, and it's mint having him behind me. He'll sleep when I'm streaming and stuff. He'll just jump into our big bed and fall asleep. So it's not a big problem. We play Left 4 Dead against each other. So he'll sit there on my laptop, that bit there. He'll sit there on my laptop, and we'll be online together playing and stuff. So, and it's quite cool on a night. He'll sit and watch. He'll either sit in his bed, watch his tablet, watch TV, play on the computer or something, and It's quite easy. It's easier now for me to do more work, more Football Manager, like editing stuff, with me being in here, because otherwise, if like in the old house I was in my own room and he wouldn't, if I said right I need to do an hour of like editing a video, he would be in the other side of the house completely, where now 9 times out of 10 he's with me. He's either playing on the computer or he's sat with me, he's watching something on telly or something like that, or he's playing with his toys. So it's just a little bit better. I don't need a big room. I've got my little backdrop, I've got my pops, I've got an amazing PC, and that's all I need. Oh, to be fair, the missus, if I said I was getting a shed for outside, if it would work without without like Ralphie not being a problem, she wouldn't have a problem with it. She wouldn't have a problem. Right, we need to get back on the old arse with this. Drop in Haaland. Has anyone seen Haaland go for like the big bucks? Yeah, that's it. I don't know if the missus is still watching it. I think she was, because our bedroom's next door, and I think she must have gone to the toilet or something when I was talking about it. But I think it'll look good. Another shirt, 2 shirts. I am getting here, so you won't see it, but I'm getting a 1 meter by 1 meter badge. My FM20 badge, circular badge, is getting it. I've got a decal coming, 60 quid. Big decal, and then I've got some lights just to upshine it from my monitors. It's gonna look absolutely beaut. And then this side, I don't think I'm gonna put anything on that wall because you can't really see it. But Ralphie's side, I'm gonna start doing Amy's gonna do his Chelsea badge, and then I'm gonna buy some more. Did anyone see my Twitter link with my pops that are on the wall? I've got one of my favourite pops here. We're gonna get a few shelves up, I think, for his pops. Did you, Jace? Fucking hell. Well, Bayern was sniffing, but I think, oh, what a save that is by the goalkeeper. It's one of those, isn't it? big clubs are going to be interested in Haaland because he's doing so well. And then if he's doing so well, do I sell him? But if we can get stupid money for him, then yeah. Whew. I've got maybe a bit of Champions League hangover. Oh, if I can get 50 million for Laka, Matty, I'll be more than happy. I'll be more than happy. Right, I've asked for a little bit of desire. Let's see where this highlight goes, and it'll be a double change. Yeah, true. It's FM though, innit? It's FM. No worries, Rye. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for stopping in, mate. As per usual. Tackle, 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 tackle. Just stand. Oh, they're going to score here. Wide. Right, here we go. Double change. Big Tony. I always leave Maruccio because he can just score with his head. Bloody hell. He would have been touching 30 then as well, wouldn't he, Matty? I'm sure he starts my game in like 28, so he'll be at least 29. Here he goes. Got no support at all. Take a penalty. Oh, what a run. We need some at Baez. Free kick. Baez has been a little bit quiet this season. A little bit quiet. The big teams are still sniffing around him though. We could get some big money for him. These boys have played pretty well, haven't they? Right, Baez, come on. Marucci. Oh, that's a good pass. Here he is. Here he is on his left foot. Get in. Fucking smashes it in. This is where I was hoping I would get more out of him goal-wise. Because I had him last year on the right-hand side as a left footer. I don't know, Jace. I think the old Manchester United thing has probably devalued him. The Pepe thing was bollocks though, wasn't it? Does he? He's not for me. I wouldn't have him back at even 35 mil. His head's elsewhere, innit? He likes the old songs and fashion and all that. Nah, not for me. Not for me. Did they? Gutted, Matty. Gutted. Haaland's unballed it again. Right, can we build something here? Big one from Altai. Haaland, what are they doing? What are these two centre-halves doing? It's like under 9 stuff. Shit finish. Cuenca, hit it! Yeah, Thorvin's quite good though, isn't he? Only because I haven't done it because this database isn't very big. I made a bit of a fuck up when I did it. Oh, they're getting no way. Is that a penalty in a million years? He's fucking giving it. He's fucking giving it. Oh, he's put it wide. But yeah, the database is shit, basically. It's very small, so that's the only reason why I wouldn't have done. But yeah, generally that would have been a good shout. going to be a draw, isn't it? We're in a title race though, boys. It's not going to be... I was hoping by this point we would be, you know, just steamrolling our way to the title. I do think it's probably time for a change, tactical change. I really don't want to do it. I don't want to risk everything. I'm scared. I don't want to play with wingers. I'm thinking of 4-3-1-2. Baez, Cam, 3 central midfielders, maybe a Mazzala in there, 2 strikers, 2 very attacking wing backs, a sitter. We've gone this long without wingers. I don't really want to put wingers in. Fuck, we're 4 points behind Bursaspor now. They were 4th. Oh, I've got that other cup. Right. Oh, he wasn't doing great, to be honest. He wasn't doing great at all. Yeah. Well, 5 in 40. He's not. 2 in 12. Not quite sure whether he's playing up front or not, but. I just have this one, Jace. So I have this one that we're using now, and then that one that we sometimes use in Europe, and then I had this one, which was a little bit more direct, but I will change it to something, but just not right now. We will do a change. People are just spitting players at me. He's fucking there. Not there, bud. Right, I'm off for a beer. Got a little bit of food. Just a little bit of chicken. Where is he in the game? Where does he start? We're on the old Star of Prime now. Yeah, well that's what that 3-5-2 was, but I always lead with my heart. I don't know if you can hear me right. I always lead with my heart. We're at home against Man City that last game. The draw. Let's do the draw. Madrid, fucking Juventus, Inter. Oh my giddy hand. Gonna get a shit draw here, boys. Ooh, Chan's on spot. Did I just say giddy hand? Did I actually say that? I do say it. Interesting draw. I don't know how I feel about that. I did. If I do go to the 4-3-1-2, really need to strengthen the midfield. Mönchengladbach, come on, do me a favour. I need to get rid of that centre half as well. Might just offer him out because he's on so much money. Yeah, if we go down the route of the old 4-3-1-2, excuse me, we would have to really strengthen in midfield. I think that's half the issue. Baez isn't great defensively wise. He's only worth. He's not really kicked on, has he? Big clubs are all sniffing. Last year though, it was Barca. Real Madrid were after him. I don't know. He's doing all right, isn't he? To be fair, he's doing all right. This year, Jess, is probably this one. This one about the initial success and just seeing how it first evolved with Marucci peeling off onto the fullbacks and stuff. I've really enjoyed it. I do love a 3 at the back tactic. And last year on Man United save, it was a 3-4-3 that I got going. Few of them struggling. Is this last one before Christmas? No. Just trying to get some games into a few of them. I don't know if I'll do. That'll do. Yeah, Matty, yeah. I was as a kid. Me and my dad used to go watch Yorkshire a lot. I'm enjoying all my I'm loving the 4-2-3-1 with Depot. When it gets going, like it has done now, to be fair, in the save, it's really enjoyable. What's Erdem doing here? Have you been busy, Erdem? But yeah, I like a bit of cricket. Used to go watch with my dad. I've been to a couple of one-dayers. Me and my dad used to love going watching England tests at Headingley. Ralphie, to be fair, likes the look of it, and I think Amy's quite keen. I had a couple of mates that played Malton, play for Malton, which is decent standard. Got a really lovely setup, clubhouse, really nice back settings and that. I used to go watch them after I finished work on a Saturday and stuff. I used to really enjoy it. Go and just sit down there and just drink pints in the sun. It was brilliant. Not since like when I was a kid, like Darren Gough, Richard Stemp, Ryan Sidebottom, Craig White, them Sachin Tendulkar, them kind of players. Watched Andrew Flintoff when he was 14. At Ampleforth, you'll know where Ampleforth is, mate. I told the lady I was texting. If you're picking me over her, Erdem, she's not worth it, buddy. That programme, Erdem, as well, just reignite, not so much the football, but just the city of Istanbul. Just coming to and visiting and just eating food and drinking beer and raki. Oh, don't. She's next for a reason, bud. Come to England and I'll get the missus to set you up with someone lovely. I need to utilise it. Ooh, 4-2-3-1. You'd have to maybe play a shadow striker. I can't wait to go. Ticket spot. There was something in the news today as well that we're gonna get like Turkey is trying to strike a deal with Britain about the whole Brexit and citizenship and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure I read that somewhere today. Yeah, vibes. I really want to go. I want to go for a holiday, like a family holiday. But then I would like to go like a weekend, because obviously if you go like beach holiday, you won't probably go Istanbul. But I'd love to do Istanbul for a weekend. See any game, to be honest. Yeah, which is fair enough. I don't understand it all anyway. To be fair. Doesn't seem to affect me in little old Malton. I don't know any part of Turkey whatsoever where the natural sort of like holiday resorts are or anything. Absolutely nothing. Antalya. Yeah, I won't play him as a shadow. I definitely won't play him as a shadow because I know naturally he wants to, like, at the moment he gets on the ball, and I'll probably just play him on advanced playmaker on support. And I'll maybe in the middle. I'd have to maybe to get be a central midfielder on attack to push on. Very attacking fullbacks. Oh, that would be ideal, Jess. But even Erdem said it would be quite difficult to get tickets and stuff. Yeah, Molten, mate. Yeah. Where did you think I was? York? Actually, York itself. He is, and he's just getting a bit old now, though, Jace, unfortunately. Well, they've nicked one there, haven't they? He's offside. I have a central middle. Oh, you're thinking about different formation, aren't you? Oh, sorry, I was more thinking about my 4-3-1-2 for next year. Ah, no, mate, no, Molten. Molten. So, you're not a season ticket holder, are you, Erdem? Yeah, that's absolutely, totally understandable. Are you a season ticket holder, Erdem? Yeah, that's one for the list. I would like at some point, as I said, Mrs. needs to experience the world a little bit, and I've had the opportunity to do it, and she hasn't. So we'd like to do that before we're too old. So it'd be mint to go and watch games. I'll be in my 50s, she'll be in her 40s, but we'll go and experience the world a little bit and go and watch games. The joys of having a missus that likes football. Oh, I heard him. So where do you watch the games then? Do you go to a bar? Do you go to a bar and watch it? At home, bloody hell. So you know that street, Adam, that was in that video, the Besiktas, like one of the streets. Is that just a Besiktas area, or when Fener play, does that turn into like a street for Fener fans, and it's just a main street for football, or is it just like that's Besiktas' street? Fenerbahce might have a little patch, even though you're not playing each other. Say you're playing on separate match days. I imagine Besiktas and Fenerbahce don't play at the same time on the same day. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, Matty, I've yeah. You're younger than me though, right? So I've sort of like been there and done that. Been the selfish twat. Were you like 21, 22? Seven years, good going. High school romance. Michael, did you go? That's awesome. How did you manage that, Michael? Right, we've got 10 bids here. Ooh, hello. This is what I wanted. Just anyone that would do. They're offering shit money. We're paying him a lot of money though. So I'm happy just to pay him a little bit more to get rid of him. If we can get rid of him, and he's on like 99 grand, I guarantee he'll reject everyone. I've accepted loads of bids just so hopefully he picks fucking one of them. Yeah, I wouldn't be stupid. I wouldn't be stupid enough to do that. I just wondered how it worked. If it was your own area or it was just the main street, football street that turns into whatever team's playing at home and that kind of stuff. Or obviously different parts of the city. I don't know how close the grounds are. I'm just worried that if I let him go if I only accept the best bid, that I have to keep him because he'll reject it. So now he's got the opportunity of like 6 clubs, has he? 7 clubs, and he's off the wages, 99,000. We get a little bit back. The money in the bank, the money that we make on him isn't a. What did we pay for him? He's only 24 to be. I don't know why I put 99 grand on him. We already paid 6.25. He's unhappy. Oh, Michael, you live in the dream, buddy. Are you AC or Inter? Oh yeah. I just want to go enjoy just want to go enjoy the culture. Like if Besiktas were playing, I'd just pretend I was a Besiktas fan. Just to go and enjoy it. Until someone said, "Hey, I've seen you on YouTube." Because that's how Turkish people talk. "Seen you on YouTube, you're a Fenerbahce. You're a Fenerbahce. Kill him. Take his wife." Inter. I honestly can't decide. Sorry. That's how you talk, innit? Is that how you talk? I can't decide. I honestly can't. Take his wife. She ain't my wife, but she will be at some point. Inter and AC, I just can't. Yes, thought it was. Thought it was Erdem. Did I? Yeah, that worked there. I'm quite good at accents, but Turkish is probably not one that I'm strong at. Mexico's on the list as well. Love to go to Mexico. Not to watch a game, just the country itself. Two days before Christmas, we're having to play bloody football. Right, what I'm going to do, we're going to trial a little 4-1. Oh no, I'm not. I'm bottling it. I'll do this. I was going to do it now, but I'll do it off camera and just take my time with it. It may require a few little tweaks. Just need to keep playing. I think I need to keep playing the youngster as well because we've spent 20 million quid on him. I just think I need to persevere. Martial's on loan. Cenk's coming towards his end. I'm quite happy to let Saidamanish go. Cardiff and fucking Stoke. I was expecting Baez's valuation to be like fucking ridiculous. I need to get him on a new contract as well in the summer. Go on, let Højbjerg play. Oh, didn't change my wing backs. Yeah, see, mine was Lazio, Michael. Mine was Lazio back in the day. I think I maybe need to do a Lazio save. Is that what it is in Mexico? Yeah, I just want to go to the country, just do the food and the beer and the stuff rather than the football, to be honest. Yes. Is it in Turkey like the second? Which one's set in Turkey? Second one's set in Turkey. Oh, sorry, Lewis. We got stuffed. We got dicked. We had more shots, more clear cut, more half, and we got beat 3-0. So we're in the Europa again, and we play Trabzonspor. Oh, for fuck's sake! And we're getting absolute bangers scored past us. No, Matty, no Wales, sorry, no Wales at all, no Wales, no cider. I can always remember my granddad, bless him. He would, when it was like a family do, he'd always say, right, go to the bar and get us a drink, and he'd give me 20 quid and say, keep change, but he'd always say, get 2 bitters. I had to get 2 bitters. And when I went to the bar, I'd normally buy myself a lager, and then when he went to the bar, he'd bring back 2 bitters. And I can do it. It just don't sit right with me. I was blue wicked till I was about 18, until I joined a football team, and the reserve lads were all youngish lads and a bit, the blue wickeds, the hooches, that kind of thing. And then I joined the first team, and they were like, lager, it's lager. What are you drinking fucking blue wicked for? So I weaned myself onto lager, because I could do no more than a bottle when I was about 17. It's crazy. Not crazy in the sense like having a thirst for beer. At 17, I would have never had a thirst for beer in a million years. But yeah, playing for the reserves, I'd done quite well. And then moved up to the first team, and they were proper like country boys. Football, beer and fighting was their general Saturday night, so I had to soon move off Blue Wicked. But then when it got to the end of the night, because they were only young lads, they were only like 18, 19, when it got to the end of the night and everyone was wankered, that we're getting fucking dicked here. It soon moved back to Blue Wickeds and stuff. Yeah. I can imagine that's the era. See, my dad's not that much of a drinker, to be fair. He likes a beer. He just likes a bottle of beer during the day. He's not a big go to the pub kind of man. But yeah, that my drinking palate soon had to change when I sort of like not change friends. I suppose I did change friends a bit because I moved teams. Well, not moved teams, but I moved from reserves to the first team. And the star player that we had he was a year above me at school, and he was immense. He should have been. He ended up playing semi-pro. He played semi-pro in Australia as well. He should have left us a long time ago. But he was a proper beer drinker, and he used to hammer me the most for drinking it. Him and his brother Danny, who wasn't so good, but they were two hard bastards. So I just had to just wean myself onto it. I have to make some changes here. Ishmael Haaland. Oh, that's won't call it a sitter, but it was a big chance. I will do, Matty. I will do. I don't get all these new ones with fucking... Like, we have a brewery near us, like like a micro brewery, and they have a little, like, bar, really small bar. And they were in the Asda car park today, and they drove past, like, I can't be it's called Molten Brewery or Castlegate Brewery, and they had Yorkshire pudding beer. That was the advert on the side of their van. I thought, who in the right mind would want to buy a fucking beer like that? I do like fruity cocktails. Yeah, very weird. My mate got me into I don't know where you call what you got. We call it snake bite, which is half pint of lager, half pint of cider, and topped up with black currant in a pint. We had that for a while, but that used to fucking absolutely turn my guts into. By the end of the night, I was definitely throwing that up. Do like cocktails. Me and the missus love a Long Island iced tea back in the day. What else? Are we getting a penalty? We have got a big penalty here. Come on, Murchi. Yes. Snake bite, yeah, snake bite. There we go. Yeah. I liked a Malibu and lemonade when I was first out and about. Oh, bloody hell no, Matty. I don't like Strongbow, to be honest. It was sometimes if there weren't enough black currant in it was a bit of a struggle. I like a vodka lime and lemonade. That's my little summer drink when it gets a bit too hot. I don't like the fruity ciders. I find them a little bit too sugary, to be honest. I've completely gone off the shitty lagers. I don't drink Carlin. I don't drink Foster's. I'm out like that. I can't stomach that stuff now. Yes. Sounds alright that, Matt. Sounds alright that, buddy. Got into the Jaegers with the football team as well. The Jaegers was the time when I was just before I met the missus, and I was on a bit of a a bit of a downward spiral, bit of a bad path, to be honest. But Jaegers were one that we used to have. I never really liked vodka Red Bull, but yeah, we used to have Jaeger bombs. Not a Jaeger bomb in a while. First drink I ever bought the missus. I think she bought me one as well. I think that was when I was with the ex as well. That was when I was still with the ex. Oh no, mate, can't do Carlin. Can't do Carlin at all. Can't do Carlsbergs I can do Carlsberg pints if it's a really good pint. It's a nicely poured pint. But when I was a kid, that's all like... So them lads that I was talking about, it'd be like on a Sunday in the summer, it'd be... We'll go up, have a barbecue at someone's house, and it'd be like 20 tins of Foster's. It'd be like, eh. No, don't want that Corona. Never to be honest, never big fan of it anyway. Bit too flat taste for me. What's big in Cyprus, Jess? Right, we're getting 8 million for him, and we're only having to pay 15 grand of his wages, of his 99. So I'll take that. He has got 2.5 years left, but that'll do. cover that in the profit. We've probably broke even on that. Let's see. I do like. Now we've moved house, we've got a pub, which is about a mile if you walk round the roads, but there's a little cut through from where our building site, where our house in the estate was a building site. There's a cut through to a pub, so it's just annoying that we have a child, because it would be nice to just go and sit on a bench, have a cold pint of lager. Our pubs are properly doing social distancing properly. A lot of them have beer gardens and stuff anyway, so it's quite easy to do. Keo are the ones I've never heard. What's that? Is that a Cyprian? Is that right? Carlsberg. I haven't had a Carlsberg in a while. Amy's dad used to always drink Carlsberg, and it used to always be in the fridge, so I can drink it, but I've really got into this since my birthday. Another thing for my birthday, I've never really drunk it. I never drunk it. I've been to Prague 4 times, and I don't think I ever drunk it. Well, I might have drunk it. Probably can't remember, but I always remember going for the cheap, sort of like the cheap beer rather than the Stara Pramen. But I got this on my birthday. It was really nice. Do you always try and enter those competitions? The one where it's got like a gap and you have to click the picture? I don't know if we'll do any bits in January. To be honest, I want to win the Turkish Cup this season as well. Yeah, that's fair enough, Louise. Where I am, mate, it's so much easier to do social distancing. So the pub that we have, you have to book a table to even sit at and drink on Fridays and Saturdays. And during the day, I drove past a couple of times. They have like just a car park, but the benches are like a million miles away from each other and stuff. So it's quite easy for me to social distance. It's not a regular thing. It wouldn't be a regular thing. It'd be more for me and the missus just to get out, and I'm hoping she's off in not next week, the week after. We're just hoping that we're going to try and hopefully pick a day when it's nice weather. Cart the kid off to grandpa and nana's, and then have a night, just have a bit of food and sit at the table. Jesmond. Been for a night out in Jesmond. My mate used to go to Newcastle uni. Was it absolutely manic, Matty? Have you seen this? I'm going to attend it, speak to him. I love it how that they've asked me for an interview, and the questions that I give me are fucking negative questions. You are currently underperforming at Fenerbahce. I don't think we are underperforming. This guy's a twat, isn't he? This guy's a twat. Yeah, I aren't gonna go, but I just like to pull people in a little bit. Not you guys, but just pull this dick in. Should you be hired? The club, they're down in 11th. I ain't gonna take it. Wow. That's really random. That's the first job that I've been even linked with or anything, and it's a big one. This is what excites me about the special one save for FM21, where I just get the opportunity just to take. I think sometimes with FM, you know, you pick your challenge, you know, and the way you think about it, if this is real life, and I'm an English coach in Turkey, and I've done so well with Fenerbahce, and I'm not quite hitting that next level, Borussia Dortmund come along and say, get us into the top half, we'll give you 127 million to spend. What are you going to say? And Erdem, don't you dare say you will stay at Fenerbahce, because you're lying. Nice, Matty. Nice. Did you get tickets? To be fair, I have a guy. I have a contact. But this is a game. I know, Adam. I know. I do like that realism. I do like the realism part of it, though. What, you were steward, Matt? So yeah, to be fair, Jace, they're jobs that you would probably turn down. Definitely the Wigan and Swansea. I know you're saying that, Erdem, I know. I'm a bit, to be honest, I'm a little bit worried. Not worried because... Oh, hello. Fucking 100 grand, you greedy bastard. Why can't we afford that? We've got 88 wage budget. 88. Why? Just see, Erdem. Because Fenerbahce isn't going to be next year. But I sometimes I do feel guilty because obviously you fucking bought me a Fenerbahce shirt, which by the way looks absolutely beautiful. Why? I've got 88 grand to spend and they're only letting me have 55. That's fine. That's fine, buddy. You need to get yourself... How old are you, Erdem? I think you're older than me. You older than me? Just? Mustafi Cappy's had 40, right? You need to get yourself a missus and get yourself settled down. Get some kids. Who are you going to pass that family business on to? I'm settled down. Who are you going to pass it on to? If you want to look, if you want to put the family business in Ralphie's name, got no issues with that. No issues with that. No, the pin. Do you have a pin in business, don't you? Lewis, you'll change, buddy. So obviously I coach kids and I've coached them since the age of 18. No, tell a lie, I've coached them since the age of 14. But it gets to the point where I was obviously Monday to Saturday sick of kids, and then I'll get a factory bury me, fair enough. Your mind may change, Lewis. How old are you again, Lewis? Have you got any brothers and sisters, Erdem, that'll keep on the family name going? But Lewis, you've got a girl. Nope. Bloody hell. 50-ish cousins. Fair enough. What about Lewis? At some point, your missus might want to change your mind about that. Obviously, Amy was very young when we had Ralphie, because Amy's only 25 now, so she was 20 when we got pregnant. So things change. Yeah. Yeah, which is well, not understandable. I don't know. I think I always wanted a child anyway, so it's not so much of a thing. To be honest, didn't want one when Amy told me Ralphie was pregnant. When she was pregnant with Ralphie, I was like, oh my god. We'd only been together a few months as well. Well, wait, so there might as well be. Give it time, bud. Things change. I think I always knew that I always wanted to have a kid anyway, so. I think it's more general for men. Men don't generally necessarily want naturally planned children, but for me, because I've always worked with kids, it was always something that I'd always thought about, taking the lad to the games and coaching him and doing the stuff that I'm doing with him now, playing football in the garden and stuff. Not if he's on his third marriage, no. No word. You do what keeps you happy, buddy. Oh, there we go. They're going for Gallardo. Okay. I do sometimes like to finish off a save by going somewhere else. I think I'm gonna give this. So we're in season 6. I'm gonna give it to season 7 and 8, and then just after season 7 and 8, during 8, I think we'll just have a little look and see how we feel about the save itself, how it's going, and do we look at pushing on to something else, or yeah. Gee, Michael, nice. So I got a phone call from Amy on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. Might have been Tuesday. No, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. I was coming back from York. and she messaged me, and she rang me and said Ralphie's smashed his head open. And it turned out he'd been on the desk and he was standing on his chair, and then he'd fallen and cracked his head on the radiator, and he's got like quite a deep cut. He had to go and get it glued. So we were there on Tuesday night getting his head glued. And then he wouldn't tell me what he'd done, and we didn't shout at him because he's a rough ass little bugger anyway, and he's gonna have accidents and stuff, and he wasn't doing stuff too naughty. He was probably just stood in his chair. Yeah, glued. So instead of stitches, they don't do stitches now, they just put a little bit of glue in the head, and it just pulls the. Cause it's quite a deep cut. The cut was about, I don't know. You could have nearly slotted a 5p in it. It was quite deep, quite shallow, but small in width, but quite deep. Right on. Imagine a corner of a metal radiator going onto your top of your head. Brave little bugger. But then tonight I'm sat behind him, so he normally sits there, look, on his laptop, on computer, and he turns round, he stands up on the chair, he kicks me in the stomach and tries to give me a stone cold stunner on the chair. So it's just like, well, that's maybe why you cracked your head on the fucking radiator, bud, because you're trying to, even though he's 2 days earlier, he's fallen off it and cracked his head on radiator, which would have hurt because the cut was deep. And then 2 days later, he's trying to stone cold his dad, giving him a stone cold stunner on the step on the chair itself. So they don't learn. I've kind of realised that he's gonna get injured a lot and hurt a lot, and you just gotta try and remind him of. Do you remember when you did that? Do you remember that happened? And that's what I've been saying to him today. Just remember that 2 days ago we had to take you to hospital because he hates hospitals. Absolutely hates hospitals. Right, I'm going to play my strongest team. This is the first game after our little winter break. I don't normally play friendlies. I always use this as a little bit of a pre-season. Yeah, Matt, we played him a little bit. For me, it's okay because we just played him a little bit. Yeah, he loves it. I've taught him the 619 with the wrestling toy, so he tried that with me on the bed tonight. We haven't had a wrestle for ages on bed, and then he's got back into it last couple of days. He's got back into wrestling, bless him. Good 500, thank you. Yeah, he does it on sofa. He does it all the time. Booyaka, booyaka, yeah. 6-1. It goes like that. 619. He loves Edge. So, because Edge came back for Royal Rumble, so he only saw Edge from when I saw Edge. And then Edge came back, and he keeps watching the video of him coming back at Royal Rumble. And he keeps, because he now does the whole thing he does a Royal Rumble with his toys, and I've got to play the music on the telly for when they come out. I pull wrestlers out for him, like surprise for him, and he doesn't know who they are, and then I put the song on, and then the wrestlers come out, and he absolutely loves it. And every time I bring Edge on, he goes, oh my God, it's been 9 long years, because that's what they say on Edge's commentary when he comes back at Royal Rumble this year, because obviously 9 years since he was last in WWE. So yeah, he loves all the old. He loves a spear, obviously. He loves a tombstone pile driver, as he says. What a goal that is by Mish Malcolm. Oh, Matt, I didn't watch wrestling then, but the Hardy Boys were my favourite tag team back then. And then I keep watching the WrestleMania, and I can't believe if. Next year, hopefully, WrestleMania will be all back up and running. And I'll probably do a stream where we just like a bit of a watch along with WrestleMania or something. I have said to Ralphie loves Royal Rumble, so I've told him that we can stay up for it next year and watch a bit of the Royal Rumble. Because you always get them couple of surprises, don't you? Goal, bloody 2 goals. I think these obviously aren't very good, but this is nice because this is a little bit of a pre-season for us. All right, Paul, not great. We've struggled. We got knocked out of Champions League. We beat Rangers. We beat Bursaspor. We lost to Galatasaray. Got a man sent off. We lost to City, and we've done Trabzonspor in the first knockout round. But it's going all right. We've discussed tactics. I'm going to rock a 4-3-1-2 from next season, I think. Don't want to go with wingers. I don't want to go with wingers, but we'll look at breaking the squad up a little bit. What do you do, Paul? You only break. What do you do? That's bad, mate. Don't tell people. He spears people. Not like random. He don't go down the street and spear people, but he likes to give me a spear. No, but the good thing about that, Michael, is the Attitude Era. So when I first started with Ralphie wrestling, I hadn't watched wrestling for 15 years. So I'd never even seen Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton had kind of just started as I stopped watching. I watched it for them 4 years, late 90s up to 2000. And then when I first started showing him bits of The Undertaker, do you remember when The Undertaker came back as the American Badass and stuff like that? So they're the initial bits that I showed him. So he has a bit of a broad knowledge of wrestling. He could name, if I played the songs now of the wrestlers that he has, sort of anyone from the Attitude Era, big stars, but all the wrestlers now, he could get every single wrestling song. He could tell you who it is within 3-5 seconds, easy. He won't be very good at school, but certain knowledge. His certain knowledge might be maybe pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna do it this year, but we'll definitely. We're never right. Okay, yeah, we were gonna do it this year, probably late like November time, but we'll definitely do it next year, 100%. I've said to the missus we're gonna have to go to a WrestleMania at some point. Just has to be done as a bucket list kind of thing. Ralph is hopefully going to be into it for the next sort of like 10-15 years at least, so we've got that long to save up a bit of cash. Have you watched the documentary, Jace? The documentary on the wrestling channel's awesome. I think I cried about 4 times. I'm a soppy bastard. Well, Paul's a gaffer. Well, enjoy your break, buddy. Have you got a break? Have you got a bit of snap? We call it snap in England. Bit of food. Yeah, I've had it a couple of times, Matty. Then I got it back, just so I could watch the just so I could watch the fucking hell documentary, Last Ride. No, it's not. But to be fair, I'm enjoying watching it. I do. While there's no fans in, I don't really watch it, and we do speed on a few fights. And we don't watch. Me and Ralphie used to watch it a lot, like the Raw stuff and speed on, and that. Hopefully, when the fans come back, I'll get proper back into it, and he's getting to the age where he'll probably watch it. I don't even know who that is. Heard him. Scran. Scran, yeah, Scran. Or Snap. People call it Snap. Everyone knows Hulk Hogan. Right, one more game, boys, and then that is it. It is 12:30. I've got a full cooked chicken to eat from Asda down there. No. Yeah, so no, King. He's still in it. He's a commentator now. Right, fair enough. Adam loves a movie. Lewis Matty's he's from York. There you go. I think he joined as a Patreon like on the same day as you did, I think. Yeah, I think you're right there, Lewis, yeah. Household name. My dad, every time I talk about wrestling, my dad talks about wrestling when he was a kid watching the old English boys, giant haystacks and stuff. There you go. No, Paul. Maybe if I saw his face. Yeah, you got big shout-outs, didn't you? Both of you tick along the screen of every video. This is the thing about FM now. It's coming to the end point of the year. We're in July, so we're like August, September, October. October is normally classed as a dead month because it's like this year. FM actually dropped. The beta actually dropped in, was it mid October this year? Last year, sorry. So I've only got August and September really left of the cycle. And then October we'll probably just play around on stream and maybe play a couple of other games. Maybe do the Championship Manager 97, 98 kind of stuff maybe in October just to keep the channel ticking over ahead of the new game. How did you sign Haaland? Well, because in the game he's still at Salzburg and we got it for 19.25. There you go. And we're quite good. That's a brilliant story, Lewis. Oh, Matty, that takes me like 5 seconds, buddy. Takes me 5 seconds. I just need to type your name into the end of it. It's no biggie. All right, okay. You're not very spiritual, Erdem. Let's have a little swap around. Right, first league game after the break. It'd be nice just to finish with a win, just to tee us up for Sunday's episode. I believe in Zeus and his lightnings. I like it, Lewis. I like it. No, you're true. Not many people can say that. Amy tonight at tea told me the story when she met David Batty. Do you know who? Do you all know? All of you must know who David Batty is, surely. So Amy, she actually did a TikTok today about it. I'm gonna put it on my Twitter. Yeah, Leeds guy. So he moved about 10 years ago. He moved to a village like 2-minute drive from my mum and dad's house. Has 2 boys around Amy's age. They'll be sort of like 24, 25 twins. Amy always tells me this story. She always reminds her mum and dad about it. That when she was about 15, 16, it was probably like the boy who cried, the girl who cried wolf. That she went to the reception at school and said that she was feeling sick, and you know how it's like, oh, feeling sick, and teachers sort of like said, get on with it and that. She rang her mum and dad was like, I'm at work, can't help you. Mum said, you need to walk home. So she didn't believe her, and then she was sick. David Batty walked into reception, and as he walked into reception, Amy was sick all over the carpet at the school, in the school reception. As David Batty was just about to be shown around the school with his 2 boys, and they ended up choosing the school that I went to, Norton, instead. So it's probably Amy's fault that he took his boys to the shitter school out of the 2. But yeah, that's how she met David Batty, by puking in the reception. David Batty used to always drink in my local pub. So I used to live above a pub, and he used to always drink below it. It was like a bar, like a cafe bar. And he used to get, Saturdays, he used to get absolutely smashed. Him and his missus, and then his best mate, who wasn't a footballer, and his missus used to sit. Him and his mate used to always have Guinness. No chat with anyone else. Didn't like to be associated with anything about football. If you sort of like went up to him and went, oh, I'm a Leeds fan, didn't want to acknowledge it at all. He refused all like local teams would ask him to donate, like not donate money, but donate like time, like trophies, and come and present awards and stuff like that. Blank no. Absolute blank no. Drives a Land Rover Defender, like a proper old school Land Rover Defender. I hadn't seen him for a long time though, but the bar that he drunk in, I stopped drinking in, and then that bar's closed now. So I'm not sure if he's actually still in Setrington, to be honest, which is a village right near me. Dave Winfield, where do I know that from? Where's he now? Did you? Lewis, brilliant. They've all done it. When Ralphie broke his ankle, we tried to get him to stand on his foot, and then he was like crying, and we knew, to be fair, once that happened, we knew that it was like, whoa. Because he's a tough little bugger. They've got a Sombalonga up front. Kasim Passa. To be fair, David Batty doesn't have the mindset of any normal. He rejects like all. So Leeds United have done some reunions and stuff like that. You know, from when they won the last like. Did he win the last like first division before it turned to the Premier League? He's rejected all that. So he's a bit of an oddball. He seems like a nice enough fella, but yeah, he rejected like all sportsmen sort of like reunions. It often comes up on podcasts like, what the fuck happened to David Batty? And I'm like, well, he just lives down the road from me. Never really mixed. Doesn't want to mix. We used to get Yorkshire cricketers used to come in for a bit. They'd often, when they played at Scarborough, we'd often get a couple of the cricketers in. We had Darren Lehman used to come in a fair bit. Jason Gillespie came in for a fair bit. Johnny Bairstow came in a couple of times. And Lyth, one of the Lyth guys. Sorry, Gabriel. Sorry, mate. Yes. Hello. Hi, guy. Hi. Sorry, we're going to be finishing after this stream, mate. Which is unfortunate for you, but I've been streaming for over 3 hours and it's nearly 1 o'clock. To be fair to David Batty, he never comes across as like, I've been a professional footballer. He dresses bland, he just has jeans and a hoodie, jeans and a t-shirt, drives a nice, no not a nice, it's a proper old school Land Rover Defender. Just doesn't want anything associated with it. His boys were pretty good though. His two boys were pretty good. Quite raw. Small, quick, quite strong but small. Sort of like wide midfield players. But so yeah, sorry Gabriel, sorry you've come in so late and you're missing the stream. I don't know where you are in the world, but it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning where I am. What's offside? Yeah. His choice, just wants to go. I think sometimes though the stuff like the whole thing about, you know, the Leeds United thing, it wasn't necessarily like a big publicity thing. It was just the team getting together, and he's even rejected stuff like that. And I remember my dad asked him if he wanted to, wrote him a letter and asked him if he'd just come and give out trophies at the junior kids thing, and he didn't even respond. So he has got a little bit of do you know what a cunt is? Heard them in English. He's got a little bit of that in him, but I suppose he just wants to be left to. But it'd be nice if he was maybe a little bit more polite about it. Oh yeah, that was when they were at Blackburn, wasn't it? He just don't want to be involved in line, which is fair enough. Be interested to know how much money he's got saved up, or if he's invested it in property and stuff. And you know, because a lot of players from the 90s are doing lots of things now. There won't be many of them that are doing absolutely jack shit. So it'd be interesting if he's got a few properties, or you would imagine that's maybe what he's invested in. Because what else would you have invested in if? Because you just bought a house in Setchington, so. I just tried to make a comment about where did it get removed from? Not from here, surely. Right, there we are, boys. So it's been a pretty good night. Where did we start? Started there, couple of them blips, but so we've got a title race, which is good. Makes it 4 points. We're fucking 4 points adrift halfway through season. 4 points adrift. There'll be an episode on Sunday. May do a little bit in the transfer window if there's something. Sunday's episode, boys, will be Trabzonspor and Besiktas. If that's alright for you. Oh shit. Triple header there. Yeah, Trabzonspor and maybe even a triple header depending on how the Trabzonspor game goes. I don't know. Maybe I had a word in, but I haven't deleted any words. Don't know. I don't know, Lewis. But I haven't really muted any words. I'm pretty sure I haven't muted any words anyway. I'm not one to mute for the sake of muting. But thanks for stopping in, boys. Much appreciated. If you just drop a like on the video as well, because it does upload as a video after. So if you drop a like in there, much appreciated. Brilliant chat as always tonight. Bloody love it. I may do I may do a Friday next week because it may fit in. The missus isn't working Fridays at the moment. I'm not back, so I may do a Friday again, just because it's a little bit easier for people in general. A lot of people maybe not at work on a Saturday and Friday night. It's a nice way to start the weekend, have a few beers and stuff. So thanks for everyone stopping in. Night, good night, good night, good night. Good night, Frankie, who's not been in a chat at all, but obviously been lurking, having a watch. So no, I won't do a Saturday. Gabriel, till the next video. Yes, mate, there's a video out in the morning, and then there's 2 videos out on Sunday. So oh, you're back gigging, are you, Erdem? Back gigging, like it. Yes, always class, mate. I really enjoy just sitting and chatting to you boys, and the FM kind of just plays itself in the background, which is good at this stage for the Fenerbahce. We've won 4-0 and 5-0 them last 2 games, and we've not said anything about it, so it's nice just to click. All right, boys, bloody appreciate it. All you patrons as well. If you're not in the Discord, any of you boys that are still in the chat, get yourselves in the Discord. Dinny, new one. Frankie, I don't think you're in the Discord. Erdem, get yourself in the bloody Discord so I can chat to you. I need to do WhatsApp with you anyway, because I'm probably going to have a little break from the old Twitter, but sooner or later. So have a good night, have a good weekend. Patrons, there'll be a bet coming up in the morning. See if we can win some bloody money. Right, guys, take care.